I think I got this right. So, walk with me just for a minute. And today, we're going to talk about your demons. Your demons want to be the conversation for today. So, come on in. Let's have this conversation. I hope that each one of you are doing well today on this great Saturday, a blessed Saturday. So, we're going to get in here and have this conversation. I didn't expect be turning my phone this way. But anyway, come on, walk with me just for a minute. Greetings. How are you doing? So today's conversation is going to be about your demons. A lot of people may or may not want to have such a conversation about their demons, about their demon, one or many. It's funny because if you read the book regarding King Solomon and the building of the temple, there's a particular book that talks about how he used his ring to summon a variety of demons according to their skills to build the temple. Because as we know, legend has it that there was no nails or iron used in building the temple. So I'm gonna come over to my favorite spot, have a seat just for a few minutes. Well, we can talk about this. I think this is going to be interesting. Your demons or your demon. Now, a lot of us don't want to really talk about it, but you have them. And you know that you have them because you have named it. You named it. Let's just be honest. We all have that side. We do. We all have that side. And we named it, or we have a name for it. Most of us, what we want to do is subdue that side. We want to bury it. I had a conversation with my daughter, and it's so funny. She told me, she said, "Dad, you should get to know your demons. Get to know your demon. Embrace your demon." I was like, what? And I thought about it. I thought about it because of the variety of books I've read. You can't be afraid of that which dwells inside of you. You cannot be afraid of that which dwells inside of you. Some of us are afraid to embrace who we are. We are. You're terrified of embracing. I'm embracing everything about me. The good, the bad, and the ugly. It's me. I make those decisions. I own whatever I say. And a lot of us are afraid to do just that. We are afraid to own the things we say. So those demons that dwells in us, those things that we try to subdue, we try to hide them from everybody else. We want to hide it because we know that if it gets out, it's going to be some terrible shit. You know that. So what you try to do, you try to subdue that very thing, that passion that once it's out, it's a wrap. It is over. And it's okay. It is not that you subdue it, but you tame it. You have to be able to let it come out when time for it to come out and to control it. Because if you were not able to control it, then it would cause chaos. It would truly cause chaos. And a lot of times, some of us don't know how to control it. We let it out no matter where we at. No, it's not meant for everybody to see that side of you. Many people meet you at different stages in your growth in life, be it from a child, your teenage years, then your adulthood, middle age, whatever you want to call it. People meet you at different stages. And what happens is when they meet you in these particular stages, if they stay around you long enough, they will see you grow. And then they will remind you of who who you once were or who you are, what dwells in you, because they have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. And that's okay, but you have to own that. You have to own that. And when you're able to own that, you know when to allow certain things to come up. You know when to allow that entity that dwells in you, you know when to let it out. And and I'll tell you, we have one in all of us that's passive, not going to say too much. You have one that is aggressive. You have one that's evil. You have one that knows how to what's up, Doc? How you doing? You have one that you know how that if you let it out, it's chaos. You know, so so what we do with these entities, what we do with them, we try to subdue them. We don't embrace them. We try to subdue them. I'm getting to know every last one of them. I'm getting to know me, because I know we all have the capability of doing things that we say we wouldn't do. We have that capability. I would never. No. Until you have been put in situations, circumstances, don't ever say what you would never do. You have no clue about who you really are. You talk about it, well, I would never, man, as long as I live. My mom used to tell me all the time, keep living. That when that door open, you have to walk through that door, you never know who's gonna show up to defend you, coming out of you. You never know what lurks deep down inside until that time comes. You have no clue about what lurks inside of you unless you embrace you, every bit of you. You know, every bit of you. And I've learned to capture that for me. I've learned to capture it for me because I know I know for myself there are things or an entity that lurks inside of me that protects me. It keeps me out of harm's way. And there is one that is waiting to come out to cause a whole lot of chaos. It's true. We just have to be able to understand that. The rituals are designed. Let me see. I missed that. I missed that. I don't know how to bring that text back up. Where the brother just said what the rituals are designed to do. I missed it. Let's see. Nope. Anyway, I'll come back to it. But anyway, when you are able to do that, man, it is different. It's different, and I'm learning the process of how to allow certain ones to arrive. Okay, I'm learning that because we have them. Trust me, we all have them. You just won't admit to it. You just refuse. No, not me. No. You let things happen in your life, and you'll see the real you come up, the one that's going to protect you, the one that will fight, the one that will go all out. Yeah, we got him. We got him. Trust me, we got him. We just too afraid, you know. And I refuse to be afraid. I embrace them. I want to get to know them. I do, and that's the thing. No, I am perfectly sane with the understanding that we don't know who we are until we're placed in certain situations and circumstances. We don't know exactly what we'll do until we're faced with what to do. Absolutely. You let someone hurt your family. Truly. You let someone hurt your family. You'll see if you... I'll tell you what I've gotten out of masonry, when it says to be cautious, be cautious. When it says that you should take your working tools and apply them, I try that. I try to apply them as much as possible. However, in this life journey, you're going to find yourself in places and situations, as I've always said, and you will be tried and tested. You will see if you're level. The rituals are designed to kindle our lower selves and subdue it. Greetings. Oh yeah, definitely. I appreciate that. You're going to find yourself dealing with yourself, be it with death, be it with a whole lot of things that come in your life. You're going to have to deal with you. Some of us find ourselves depressed because of a loved one that passes, so a part of us leaves. You ever heard the story or the saying that when he died, he took a piece of me with him? That shit's real. When she left me, she took a piece. Yes, absolutely. A lot of us, man, even I had a brother that passed many years ago. I mourned his passing for 2 years. I mourned this man's passing for 2 years. My dad passed away. I mourned for like a month. But this other man, this large brother of mine, I mourned his passing for 2 years. I mourned his passing. Yes, he took a part of me with him when he left. That's because I gave that to him. And we often find ourselves giving ourselves to people who are unworthy and not qualified to even have a piece of us, but we give it to them. And then when they leave us, they take that piece with them. We have to be able to reclaim that. Know yourself. And you would never know yourself until you are put in situations and circumstances. And trust me, it sometimes it is not going to be nice for other people. It's not going to be nice for other people. Bet that. Believe that. Some people, when you treat them wrong, they plot. They wait. They don't necessarily let you know what they're plotting and waiting on. They will smile with you. They will laugh with you. They will go places with you. But they're waiting and they're plotting, because you didn't realize the wrong, or maybe you did and you thought it was all good. It wasn't all good. And that person has not forgotten. That person demon is plotting and telling him or her how to go about the journey. Trust me, you know it already. You just don't want to admit to it. I'm admitting to it because, I'm admitting to it. We have them, and when you go into the offending bodies, you're going to find yourself talking about the egos and jealousy and lust and a whole lot of other things that comes through the thought of the man and woman in the offending bodies. You're going to have to have these discussions as you open these various doors into Freemasonry. It deals with it. It really does. The fact of the matter is, a lot of us deny them because we don't see them for what they are. Oh, this is so nice. No, I apply it. I want to see it. I want to pull the curtains back and look at it for what it is and see what it brings to me. How can it employ in me a different point of view? And a lot of us would never get it. How you doing? A lot of us would never get it. But I'm embracing it all. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Absolutely. When I stand on something, I'm standing on it. People say, well, you should apologize. Only if that apology is going to build a bridge. You know how things happen in your life and people come to you, although you wasn't the person who did it, and they tell you should apologize? Only if the apology builds a bridge. If it doesn't build a bridge, I'm not apologizing. I'm dying on that cross. I'm dying on my answer. I'm dying on my decision. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And when you get there in life, it's a beautiful thing. I was having a talk with my grand matron about a situation. And listening to her, she's going to die on her decision. It's her decision. And that's her decision. She ain't changing her mind, regardless. And I have to respect that. even if I disagree with her, even if I believe that she's totally wrong, it's her decision. And when a person have made their mind up, it's their mind made up. It's a wrap. Don't try to convince them otherwise until they see something different. Then and only then could their mind be changed. But when you embrace that dark side, when you embrace that demon, when you say, hey, it is what it is, you can deal with it a lot better. You can. Take the story for instance. When Christ had went into his initiation. Oh, y'all. Yeah, when Christ went through his initiation, and once was done, his demon came to meet him. Said, hey, look, if you give in to me, I'll give you everything before you. You see all of this? This is mine. I'll give it to you. If you give in to me, if you decide to say and bow down, I'll give you everything. I'll give you everything you want. But because he had gone through this rites of initiation, this process of building up that which was inside of him to do the right thing, regardless, he was able to overcome and subdue that demon himself that dwelled next to him, inside of him. So that's why he was able to say, flee from me. You know, that's why he was able to say, get behind me. You know, so when you get there, you'll know that time is going to come in your life. It's going to come in all of our lives. I've learned that lesson. I'm never going to say what I will and will not do, because I'll be lying to me. Yeah, you'll be lying to yourself. Man, I never. Yeah, until you have to walk through that door. And then you'll find out what type of person you really are. When you walk through that door. When they come for you. You know, when they come for you, how much are you willing to lay it down? What is it going to take for you to really lay it down? I mean, really lay it down. I mean, really go all out. A lot of us are afraid of that. You're afraid of that. You know, and I'm going to share this with you because I think about it. People are often waiting on another Malcolm X. They're waiting on another Dr. King, another Paul Robinson. They're waiting on another so-called black leader. They're waiting. You know why you haven't gotten another leader like that? Because all of them have been killed. You've seen what would happen to those who stood up for righteousness. You've seen them slain, murdered, and nothing became of the person who did the murder or who slain them. So no, it's going to be a long time for another one come around. And although we have the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, he's of age now. He's of age now. And I'm not saying that, you know, there are not others out there. I'm just saying another one like those who have gone before us. You know, and when you see that the life that those who came out speaking about justice and righteousness, when you see them being slain in the streets, and nothing became of those who did the murderous deed, do you think others want to step out front? Now here's something you need to think about. If that was the case, and those individuals who did that murderous deed was taken care of, you know, if justice would have come swiftly to them, then and only then would you have found another leader such as those who have come and gone before us. But that hadn't happened. You know, that hadn't happened. You have to look in the mirror and see the leader. You have to look in the mirror and embrace everything about you. The good, the bad, and you have to bring that on out, man. You know, there's a time you're gonna need that demon. And there's a time you're gonna need him or her. Depends on, you're gonna need him. Be it good, bad, or indifferent. You know, you're gonna need them. So no, I'm not afraid. The only thing that really got me one time is when I was reading a book about Hiram's Key. It's a book called Hiram's Key. A brother gave it to me, and in this book, is the King Solomon Reign. or it was one of them. But in this book, when he summons the variety of different demons and deities to come at his will and to do his becking, he called them by name based upon their skill set, and he used them accordingly to the skill set. And I was like, wow. But he called them by name, and it really made me think, you know, we have them, but some of us are afraid to call them by name. Really, we terrified, you know, and it's okay. And for those people who have been with us for a very long time, they know that they exist in us. They know. They know. So I'm just saying, sometimes you have to open that door and embrace that part. A brother asked me the other day, did I know anything about the dark shadows, you know, and I told him, everything you ever created, everything you thought, everything that was ever done was created in darkness. Everything that you can think was created in darkness. If you want a diamond, you bury that diamond, and the pressure is so immense upon that rock, that coal, that it creates a diamond. You want a pearl, you have to go in the ocean, in the depths of the water, and pull up a seashell, which is dark inside, and because of the pressure that shell has put, it creates a pearl. You want oil, you got to go deep into Mother's Earth to bring up that black gold. You want gold, you got to go and get it. You got to dig it up. Everything that is precious, everything that is hidden, it is in darkness. And then once brought to light, it shines. It's worth having. You know, so this is how I embrace that thing. This is how I get down. You know, yep, it's all about self. This is how see, deep inside of me, there lurks another me. Deep inside of me, there lurks another me. I have to be able to subdue and be able to call it forth when need be. I am the creating force behind it. Be it good, bad, or indifferent. I have to be able to do that. There's another me that lurks inside of me, one that likes to have conversations and be able to settle quarrels or settle arguments before they go anywhere. There's another part of me that don't give a damn, really, just don't even care. And there comes a time when that me comes up and will walk away. Just don't care. And we got them, just too afraid to embrace them. I'm getting to know every one of them. Everyone, I'm getting to know me. Absolutely. Absolutely. It lurks in every one of us. Not the creating force, more like the creating guiding force. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. But we all got to get there one day. We all got to understand one day. And so I'm hoping that whatever I share with you today, that it enlightens you, that it kind of motivates you, it gives you a different perspective on this life journey, because it's truly a journey. And when the doors are aligned, when the time comes, I hope and I pray that you will be able to deal with yourself in whatever tragedy, whatever love, whatever may happen, that you will be able to deal with it. And I'm telling you, know thyself. Get to know you and everything that dwells in you. Get to know, because brothers and sisters, woo, let me tell you, we are some awesome individuals walking around here with the capability of doing great things, but we scared, including me. Let me not get that twisted. Shit. Let me not get that twisted. Terrified. Some of us are terrified of the greatness that dwells in us. I mean, and it's crazy, but it's true. It's crazy but true. Some of us are afraid to take the jump. You know, when the opportunity avails itself, you run from it. You know, I have an opportunity to do something great. I'm gonna test the waters. I'm gonna test the waters. I have to. I can no longer sit by and think, say, well, somebody else. No, what about me? Why can't I? Why can't I be that person? You know. So I'm on that journey. Like my brother Melvin Little says all the time, body shop, baby. Body shop. You know, body, the time to put that work in. Put it in, you know. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. With that being said, I hope that you enjoy your day. Go back and watch this, and I hope you get something out of it. Embrace and love yourself. Peace and be well. And I came through the back doors, and the back doors are locked. So therefore, I'm going to be on here a couple more minutes. I got to walk around. This is absolutely crazy. Can't go that way. God dang it. Got to walk around. So look, I want to send a big shout out to the National Grand Master, Tyrone Montgomery, at his session. They're holding their session right now in Durham. And from what I understand and from what I gather, the brothers from France were present. And what he's done is he's signed amity with the brothers from France regarding recognition. You know, whether you know Brother Tyrone Montgomery or not, that whether you agree with him or not, that's your business. But I would tell you this: he has not stopped working and growing. I just want to let him know that, hey, keep doing what you do, bro. I mean, hey, keep doing what you do. Keep thriving. And they tell me if you reach for the stars and if you miss, at least you'll land on the moon or something like that. But yeah, my congratulations goes out to the National Grand Master, Tyrone Montgomery, in signing amity with the brothers from France who came to his session. You know, that's about it. So with that being said, I look forward to seeing some of you brothers in my travels. I'll see you soon. And Rob. So until next time, peace and be well. I'm out.